Every land has stories, but some stories shape a continent. Welcome to Motherland Chronicles. Mansa Musa, the richest man who ever lived. Imagine a man so rich that when he traveled through cities, he accidentally changed their entire economy. A ruler so wealthy that even today, historians struggle to calculate how much he was truly worth. That man was Mansa Musa, the emperor of the Mali Empire. And his story is one of gold, power, knowledge, and a journey that shocked the world. More than 700 years ago, in West Africa, there existed one of the most powerful empires on earth. It was called the Mali Empire. At its height, Mali controlled vast lands across the Sahara and the savannas of West Africa. Trade routes connected it to North Africa, the Middle East, and beyond. But what truly made Mali powerful was gold. The empire controlled some of the richest gold mines in the world. At a time when gold was the most valuable resource on earth, Mali produced an enormous share of it. And the man who ruled this golden empire was Mansa Musa. He became emperor in the early 1300s. Under his rule, Mali grew even stronger, wealthier, and more influential. But it was one journey that would make his name legendary. In the year 1324, Mansa Musa decided to undertake a pilgrimage to the holy city of Mecca. This journey was known as the Hajj, a sacred trip that many Muslims dream of making at least once in their lifetime. But Mansa Musa did not travel like an ordinary pilgrim. His journey became one of the most astonishing displays of wealth the world had ever seen. Historical records describe an enormous caravan crossing the Sahara Desert. There were thousands of soldiers, servants, and travelers. Some accounts say the caravan included over 60,000 people. Hundreds of camels walked through the desert sands, each carrying bags filled with gold. As the caravan moved across Africa, people gathered to watch in amazement. They had never seen anything like it. When Mansa Musa arrived in cities along the journey, one of the cities included the great city of Cairo. He was incredibly generous. He gave away gold to the poor. He gifted gold to officials. He spent gold freely in markets. To him, it was an act of kindness and generosity. But something unexpected happened. There was suddenly so much gold in the city that its value began to drop. The price of goods changed. The local economy was disrupted. Historians believe that Mansa Musa's generosity caused economic effects that lasted for years. It was one of the few moments in history when a single person's wealth affected entire regions. But Mansa Musa's legacy was not only about gold. When he returned to Mali, he began investing in something even more powerful. He helped build magnificent mosques. He supported scholars and teachers. And he helped turn the city of Timbuktu into one of the greatest centers of learning in the world. Students traveled from distant lands to study there. Libraries filled with thousands of manuscripts were created. At a time when much of the world struggled with conflict and instability, Timbuktu became a place of education, culture, and discovery. Stories of Mansa Musa spread far beyond Africa. European mapmakers even placed his image on medieval maps, showing him seated on a throne, holding a large piece of gold. To them, he symbolized the unimaginable wealth of Africa. Even today, historians believe that if his wealth were converted into modern money, Mansa Musa might still be the richest person who ever lived. But his true impact was not just measured in gold. It was measured in the cities he built, the knowledge he supported, and the empire he strengthened. Mansa Musa ruled more than 700 years ago. Yet his story continues to remind us of something powerful. Africa's history is filled with remarkable leaders, great empires, and achievements that shaped the world. And sometimes, the greatest legacy a ruler can leave behind is not wealth, but the knowledge and culture that guide future generations.